Hello, we're back. Hopefully the connection holds up this time. I also realized I forgot to bring any drinks over, and so I was thirsty. Oh, this Lipton Diet Iced Tea Peach, so good. All right. So if you watched part one, Replay Crew, you'll know that we already looked at Glamlight and Phase It and REM Beauty and some other goodies. We were just getting into, hello, Ellie Mae, hello again. We were just getting into the Gourmande Girls Nevermore, and I was talking about how I wish I had known, I wish I had filmed earlier before I placed this order because I didn't really love the lip products. And you'll see more about why in the video, but I did order 2 more. Hello again, titular heroine. And this one specifically, I thought if I film a look with Nevermore, this will be a great lip product to match that. That's Chaos. Because here is our lovely Nevermore palette. And this, of course, comes with the little plastic shade protectors. Let me dip those out. And then here we can see, I think I have to do a Thunderdome with my Gourmande Girls because they are so pretty. They are always a favorite. There is the new Nevermore palette. And so this palette, I think, like I said, if I did a look, I think using this lip product could be a really fun complement to that. So that is the Nevermore. I'm going to get to the other one that we have to unbox, and then we'll unbox the toys. That's going to be the last thing. I got 2 of the Button Eyes Plushies. And so we also got an order from Beaute Bar. Because again, Mama's been shopping. Mama's been feeling some things. And there's just were so many releases. And I was really trying hard to like figure out what to order or not to order. CJ, all right. Hello, CJ. So Beaute Bar. So I ended up with most of them. I didn't get the Nomad Cosmetics one yet. Now it's green and it's beautiful, so I'm sure I will. But Nomad is one of those brands that I tend to wait until they have 2 releases that I want, and then I place the order. So Beaute Bar. Beaute Bar is one of those that uses the little packing peanuts, and they get everywhere, and they're annoying. So I'm trying to keep everything contained as we go through this. All right, so we have 3 of the little, those like balms. They're supposed to be like sparkle balms, but then they're also like kind of pigmented from what it looks like. I'm trying to think if there's an easy way for me, because I have a little garbage over here, but I want to, it takes me forever to empty it, so I'm trying to put stuff into something that I can bring over to the garbage over there. That's a whole lot of information that you probably didn't need or care about. But sometimes I just like to narrate my journey. Sometimes I narrate it through song. All right, so this is the shade Inception. Not really any smell, but that's a pretty corally pink. Love it. Kind of a rose pink with some gold, I would say, as the sparkle. All right, then we have the shade Dark Matter. This is the one I was really interested in because it's got kind of a gray black base and then just kind of this fun yellow, green, orange sort of sparkle. Maybe I'll schedule a live where we'll do a whole bunch of swatching. Maybe we'll have a swatch party like Dion does. And then we have Psychokinetic, I think this is called. Oh yeah, this was the red one. I was like, obviously I need a beautiful bold red. I love that laser engraving on the product. So I picked those up, and then I did get the highlighter. There was a gloss with this collection. I don't remember if I bought the gloss. Clearly things have been out of control. I don't even know what's in the box. Like I'm like I vaguely know, but there are going to be surprises. This is the highlighter. This I knew was coming because I love me a crazy glittery fun highlighter. So this is Dark Dreamscape, and it's just gonna probably look white. Yeah. This is a beautiful like blue purple. Look at how fun that is. And I put it on top of that REM balm and it just kind of like soaked right in and it was like, ooh, lovely. It's very, very purple in person. There you kind of get the like full, but it's impactful. It's a lot. So that is that. And then we have, what is this? Oh, there were lip liners. I did buy lip liners. That's right. I forget because everybody's putting out lip liners. And so I've been trying to try a little bit of everything. And then I'm going to put everything into this box and then take it over to my other garbage so that I can sort stuff out and break down the box. All right, so here is the Dream lip pencil. Does it have the shade on here or is Dream the shade? No, this is dark matter as well. So this is a black. I thought that would be great with that black balm. Because if that black balm doesn't have enough base to it, I can put that lip liner on first. And you can use a black eyeliner, but if they make black lip liners, I like it. And then this is Decay. And this is a like cool, kind of fun brown. Always love a brown lip liner. And then we have the palette, the main event. Now, I do feel like I showed rather amazing restraint with Beaute Bar because I also have been looking at the Coalescence palette and I hadn't pulled the trigger yet. And I almost ordered them both because I'm a monster. But I decided not to. Yay me. There is no adult steering the ship, and so whenever I make good choices, it's always... So there is the Dark Dreamscape. This artwork is really pretty. Oh yeah, and then we've got shadow protectors. Oh, these are all like stuck to it. Okay. Hold, please. Usually they just fall right out. There, one fell out. I don't want to be tapping and doing weird things so that the eyeshadows fall out. Okay. Is this content? Watching me pick little styrofoam squares off the top of an eyeshadow palette? Is this content? Quality content, and you're welcome. Oops, that one I kind of smooshed a little bit. Okay. Here is this. I decided to pick this up because in some ways there are some similarities to the Ocean Jewel palette in that there's purples and blues, but I feel like the purples and blues have very different tones. And I love that we get some of those warmy oranges and stuff. And I think that those two palettes together could be really gorgeous. So very excited for this. All right. Yes, such good content. That's I'm a master. That's why I liked film videos because you can cut out all the awkward weirdness where you're trying to like open things or... All right, I'll put that in the garbage when I'm done here. I think that is everything now except for those plushies. So let's open up these plushies. I was very excited. I'm so sad that I forgot. I totally got so messed up and I just was like, oh, I'm so ready for this unboxing. And then I didn't have two of the items. Mmm. Oh, this peach tea is so good. Okay. So here again is what we have for the options on the back. I have Lucy Ba, which is the one I got when I unboxed Sterye Boxing. My favorites, if I could pick the two that I was going to get, I would want to get Jinxie and Fang, Count Fang. But Howley is cute, Button Eye is cute, even Patchy. I mean, I would love it if I didn't get Patchy because that's my least favorite of the others. Um, yeah, come join us for live streams. I'm always at weird times. I've got at least one more to schedule for this month, and I'm gonna try to schedule them more often so people can kind of plan ahead. But yeah, I'm very impromptu. So here is our first Button Eyes. Come on, Jinxie. Am I coordinated enough to do this? I can't get this little. Ooh, I got Button Eyes. Okay, he was one of my faves, so I do like him. He's green. Obviously, we love that. So he's got a little patch on his back. I love that he's got little blood stains. He's kind of smooshed, or maybe he's supposed to be that way because he is kind of like a little Frankenstein bear. His head feels a little bit smooshy, but so cute. Oh, that's adorable. Yay, so that's very exciting. Now let's hope we get Jinxie or Count Fang. Yeah, these are so adorable. I had to stop myself only ordering two because I was like, you don't need a whole bunch of plushies. And if you don't get the ones you want, you're just gonna have like duplicates of like things that are you don't want anyway. So yeah, times are it can be weird to find one that works for everybody, like finding a time. And like this time of day usually doesn't work because I'm at lunch or I'm at work, but I was taking a lunch break anyway, and then I've been working some crazy extra hours. So I was like, you know what, I can have an extra long lunch break today. I made the executive decision because I have been here till midnight in my office the last 3 days. And you'll notice that one of those 3 days was Sunday, which I shouldn't have been working anyway. But I had a big live event today. I have 2 sessions of it. One has already happened. It went really, really well. So it was all worth it. But yeah. So I was like, I can have a long lunch day. What is it? Oh, is it Jinxie? Tell me it's Jinxie. Oh, it's the werewolf. Okay, so he's kind of cute. I do like him too. Oh, I like a little werewolf. This I might actually give to my friend Nanners. She's a big werewolf fan. She loves werewolf movies and she has a whole thing for werewolves. So even though I think he's really cute, I may end up giving him to Nanners. We shall see. He might have to stay with me because he's cute. Oh, but there. Yeah, you can always on my post tab when I put up stuff about lives, if people have suggestions for times that are good for lives, let me know. Dion already goes live at 7 p.m. Central on like Monday and Tuesday. And so for some of the lives, I think it might make sense to schedule right after hers because then I'm more likely to get some of the crowd that goes to her lives. But I'm open to other times as well, especially on weekends. My weekends are pretty open. So but yeah, that's our little shopping haul unboxing situation. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed these little goobers. I think they're very cute. They will keep my Labubu in line. The Labubu that I have is Troublemaker. And so they will definitely help with that. But I will add that to my little horror collection. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. Thank you for joining and thank you for coming back after the crazy tech issues. That's not great. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. See, that's where I'm at, is I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, let me do my outro. Let me be all professional and shit. um, Replay crew, you rock. Everybody make sure that you come back after the video is over, or if you're watching on replay, give me a comment down below to let me know what you thought of my crazy shopping habits. While you're down there, don't forget to give me that thumbs up to tell me you appreciated the video. Or if you think that I am a capitalist monster that is destroying the planet one piece of plastic at a time, go ahead and give me that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the family, and hit that bell icon so you'll I'm super dry. And hit that bell icon so you'll be notified of all future uploads. I try really hard to have at least one video a week. We've started to add in some lives, and sometimes if you're lucky, if you're very lucky, you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, button eyes horrific. If you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of my social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, The World of Champagne at janessaj.com. At some point, I'm going to have to get like a little surprise scroll that I can put and like open it so it says janessaj.com, just like my videos. But yeah, so that is it, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. CJ and Ellie Mae and Anna Boo and all of the people who joined in the last session that got cut off. Thank you, everybody. And until I see you again, bye. And now we have the awkward moment where I search for the button. Found it. Bye.